So we're going to continue our look at some of the smaller parties now. We were taking on the big beasts in this election. I'm joined now by Alex Coetzee, who's standing in Leeds Central for the Christian People's Alliance. Thank you for joining us, Alex. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Gayle, for having me. It's been great to be here.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know a great deal about the Christian People's Alliance. What do you stand for? Is it Christian values?
Yes, there are Christian values. I think probably a symbol to maybe connect us to is just because we're in England, let's just look at the English flag. We've got the flag of St. George, and so what we're looking to is what values would that type of person stand for, you know, and we would like to see a life-giving banking system, a life-giving education system, a life-giving social system, life-giving youth system. So even in our defence, we've got a kind of a defensive-minded proposal that is on our manifesto on the cpaparty.net website. So that's the kind of politics we're looking for. It's not a protest party. You know, we want to bring something good. Myself to Yorkshire, we want to bring something good to England. It's not about protest. It's not about being against something. But it's about looking for a life-giving solution in politics is so dynamic. You might think you've got a policy one day and then you've got to reevaluate it the next day, you know, like, for example, when elections called. So, yeah, we want answers, good answers that help the public, and we want to listen to the public.
But you are very much putting your religion out there. Does that mean that, you know, how do you feel about other religions?
Christian England, Christian Britain has welcomed, I say Christian obviously in inverted commas, you know, not everything that happens in England in the Parliament and so on is necessarily Christian, but as Christians, you know, we say Christian, we follow a man called Jesus, and one of the things he said is love your neighbour as yourself. And that's the kind of policy we'd like to see. We'd like to see that kind of put out in terms of ethics across all the different sectors of what politics involves.
I do think your manifesto does talk about marriage being between a man and a woman, so does that mean that you're against gay marriage?
As, you know, putting it in a slightly different context, okay? We're not against kind of, you know, if gay people want to have a relationship, that's fine. Whether we agree with it or not, that's a whole different question, because obviously you have Christians that are gay, others that are not, and we are in alliance. But when you call yourself Christian, it somehow always kind of clicks over to the gay marriage issue. As Christians, we may be against it, but we are not militant about it. We don't put people out of business because of it. You know what I mean? We want to dialogue about it. We want to talk about it. We want an open debate about it. And to be fair, you know, in what I call an organic relationship, which is when a man meets a woman, you know, there's a process there that's really beautiful. If you think about a pregnancy period, if you think about delivery, if you think about the bringing up of a family, that is a really special kind of event in everybody's life. It's a special process.
Perhaps, but not all straight couples can do that either.
Not all straight couples can do that. And really, from personally, I'd like to bring dignity back to, you know, the people that go through that process. Now, I'm not saying all organic marriages are heaven, and I'm not saying all people that are Christian and married have the ideal marriage. You know what I'm saying? But as somebody that's noble, who's done being a parent in that kind of context, it involves a certain kind of lifestyle, a sacrifice, a dedication, which I think isn't always reflected, you know. And then kind of a domino from that for me is I'd like to see little things like, you know, why don't mothers get academic accreditation for everything they go through? If you think about the market research they've done, if you think about the contribution they make to society, there's a lot of knock-on effects. That dignity should really be given back to the mothers. They deserve it. They go through a lot for it. And why not? Let's propose something and see what the public thinks.
So you're interested in mothers. I think you're also interested in debt. Debt is a big thing for you, is that right?
Debt is a big thing, yes. And, you know, let's start right at the top. In our policy we lay out, we'd like the lender of last resort, the Bank of England, to be a lot more accountable, a lot more transparent. That then filters down to the whole economy, the way it's run. And yes, we have try and help people with debt relief, poverty is a big issue for us. We want to help people with that. We want to lift the pension up to over £155. So yes, there are issues we are trying to address, proposals we're trying to put forward, obviously for people to consider.
And I did say you were considered to be one of the smaller parties. I think you had a candidate in Dewsbury who got just 94 votes. You're facing an awful lot of challenges, aren't you? What are the biggest challenge for somebody like you in a small party?
Yeah, we're a small party. You know, I'm competing in a safe seat. Hillary Ben's probably going to win 22,000 votes. I think he got last time. So it's not like we think we're going to win necessarily this election, especially as a snap election, but it's a chance for people to express their voice as Christians, but not only Christians, people who share our values in terms of getting on as a society. You know, as a predominantly, let's say, Christian country, we have not been a bad place to come to for a lot of people. You know, they've come essentially to a country with a lot of Christian values, even you could say Christian laws. And that has helped a lot of people, benefited a lot of people, and so I'd like to see that continue.
Well, thank you for coming in. Alex Coetzee, or Coetzee, I should say, is from the People's Alliance, the Christian People's Alliance, standing in Leeds Central. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you very much.
West Yorkshire.